Okay, welcome back, Matadors. We're still in the second half of the rotations where I'm giving you actual examples of rotating shapes. If you notice, this is the same shape that we used from the previous example. In the previous example, we rotated it around the center of rotation using the origin, but we're going to switch it up. We're going to rotate this shape. We're still going to use 90 degrees. It's still going to be counterclockwise, so this is not changed. The only thing that is changed is that now we're going to rotate it about point A. So that means instead of the origin being the center of rotation, now point A is going to be the center of rotation. So point A is the center of rotation. And the visual I want to give you is that here, it's as though you put in maybe a push pin as a stake. And not a meat stake, but like a nail, right? You put a push pin, you put a nail in point A. So that is the one point that is not going to move in this rotation. That's the pivot. Okay, I'm going to write that word instead. That's the pivot point. So point A is the pivot point. So basketball players, that's the 1 foot you can't move or else you're traveling, right? So that's the pivot point. Point A is our pivot point. We could still use hooks, right? We can still use hooks, but we're just going to basically use strings, kind of, hooks or strings, whatever you want to call them, to get the shapes or the new coordinates for our rotated shape. So A, not going to move. It stays the same. Let's look at B. We're going to look at B's relationship to A. So B's relationship to A is that it is 2 units north of A, 2 units up. So it's going to be 2 units up from A. If we're doing a 90-degree counterclockwise rotation, we know that it should end up being 2 units west of A, 2 units to the left of A. So instead of it going 2 units up, it should go 2 units here. So in purple, this is going to be my new location for B. C. From A, C is 1 unit to the right and 2 units up. So from A, C is 1 unit to the right and 2 units up. A 90-degree rotation is going to end up changing it 1 unit up and 2 units to the left. So 1 unit up and 2 units to the left. So that's going to be where our new C is. And again, you can rewind and watch the video at whatever pace you're comfortable with. I'm just kind of moving because you have the liberty to watch it at your own pace. So A, we're not changing. B is now located here. C is here. Our last one is D. And D is only 1 unit east, 1 unit to the right of A, so it's only 1 unit in this direction. And if I want to rotate that line 90 degrees, it ends up going up 1 unit. So now I'm just going to go up 1 unit, and that's where my last rotation is going to be. That is D. So now I can connect the dots, and I have the location of my rotated shape. Oops. Now, A it's in the same place, but it still would be considered a prime, A with the hash mark, after you rotate the shape. So it doesn't move, it stays here, but just to give you some clarification. So we took that rectangular shape, we rotated it 90 degrees counterclockwise. The same rules apply. If you connect the points from their original position to their rotated position, you should get 90 degrees, right? From the center of rotation, so from here, let me highlight it. From here, B is going straight up, right? And now 90 degrees, it's going in this direction. So you can clearly see the 90-degree angle there. C, if I drew a line from that center of rotation to its original and its new position, then you can see that there's a 90-degree angle created there as well. And D was going in this direction, right? And now it's going in this direction. So you can clearly see that there's new 90-degree angles created from the original positions of the coordinates to the prime position of the coordinates. Okay, so these examples should be enough. If you have any further questions, please get into Schoology. There's a class discussion on Schoology. Okay, there's a class discussion on Schoology where you can ask questions. Okay, and just check in from time to time. Let us know you're doing all right, your family's doing all right, you have everything that you need. So reach out to us, reach out to me on Schoology in our class discussion. Let me know if you have any specific questions, but please keep checking Schoology, please keep checking Big Ideas Math for the upcoming assignments. Thank you.